Hello everyone, it's time again for Pop's Picks, and we're going to be looking at Season 6 of Game of Thrones on this episode right here on Boss Films. I'm your host, Cole Pops, and before we get into this video, fair warning, there will be plenty of spoilers as this is Season 6 of Game of Thrones. So if you haven't seen it yet, go watch it, and then you can come back and check out the video. Now, over the past few years, Game of Thrones has really grown to be one of the most popular shows worldwide, and out of all the seasons that have come out, this one was probably the most anticipated of all. We have a lot of characters at pivotal turning points in their stories, and on top of that, the book readers no longer have a safety net of knowing kinda what's gonna happen when they go into the show. This is the first totally fresh season for show watchers and book readers alike. Now, on top of that, the budget was also increased to $10 million per episode. So, with all this anticipation and budget increases, was this season of Game of Thrones worth the wait? Thankfully, oh yes. Now, Season 6 of Game of Thrones really strived to make each and every episode an epic one, and they really succeeded in doing that. Daenerys' story was probably my favorite of them all. She finally realized she needs to be a Targaryen to get what she wants. In the past seasons, she's been trying to be more of a mother dragon and try and solve these conflicts without any war, any violence at all. And it's not until this season that she finally realizes some people just need to get burned by a giant fireball. So we see dragons take by storm Meereen and secure her ships that she needs to get back home. And after 6 seasons, the ending shot of them finally getting ready to sail to Westeros was something that sent chills down my spine. Now, this season also produced one of the best episodes of television I have seen in a very long time, The Battle of the Bastards. This is the one they're planning on submitting for Emmys this year, and I'd be surprised if they lost. The cinematography, the music, the fighting, and the acting all comes together so well in this episode, it just leaves you with your jaw on the floor. And also, all of the other characters are finally getting wins. It's almost become kind of a running joke to have the good guys lose in Game of Thrones, and this season finally saw some of the good guys get what was coming to them in a good way for once. We see Jon Snow finally defeat his foe on the battlefield, Sansa Stark reclaim her throne at Winterfell, Arya becoming a deadly assassin and going well the way down her list, as well as Bran becoming a true green seer with his psychic visions as well. All in all, I'd have to say that Season 6 of Game of Thrones was my favorite yet. We finally see the good guys get one in their books, as well as they've set up the last 2 seasons to be the most epic of the entire series. Jon Snow is a Targaryen, Daenerys is heading for Westeros, and we are finally going to see what the Game of Thrones is all about. I'm going to give Season 6 a 9 out of 10. Well, thanks for tuning in to Pop's Picks right here on Boss Films. If you want to see more reviews and more videos, make sure you click down below. And of course, leave a comment. Let us know what you thought of Season 6 and give us a subscribe.